Today we will discuss how to analyze any company. So I will cover it in two parts. So in this, first we will understand how to analyze any company from scratch. So first of all, to understand any company, we'll check what is their business. We'll understand their business and and infer other things from their description, like in which industry the company is, what they are doing, from which product they earn revenue. Apart from this, what are their future plans? It is also mentioned on the about section of the company. So then we'll understand that, and after that we'll so this make a piece about, yeah, we get the gist that what the company do. So after that we will do the revenue analysis of the company, like what is the revenue the company is earning year by year. So what to do, like when you are doing a revenue analysis, you should see their growth year on year as compared to previous year. So it will show you that whether the revenue is growing consistently or not. So the revenue should grow consistently. You have to check this. Revenue should be positive first of all, and then it should grow consistently. And uh, is it sustainable or no, or one of, yani ki it means the revenue which the company generated this year, will the company be able to generate this much at least or more than that in next year. And you also check that whether it is improving, revenue growth is improving or declining. So in revenue, one shot, you should check whether it is sustainable or not, whether it is future it is possible to earn more, and whether it is improving or declining. And one more point, that when you're checking about section of the company, like what the company do, about section, uh, everything about the company, uh, so in that section you should also check what is the does the company have any moat, like any uniqueness which is hard to copy by other businesses. If the company have that moat, then it will be very beneficial of that for that company. Okay, so first you did understand what the company does, then you did revenue analysis, and then you did the margin analysis of the company. By margin analysis, I mean operating margin analysis. So when you are reducing all the operating expenses from the revenue, what you're getting is operating margin, which is also known as EBITDA. So what is the EBITDA margin year on year? So in that you have to check whether it is improving or declining. And so when you're checking this EBITDA margin, you will get to know the whether the more sales, more revenue is converting into EBITDA or not, or it is most of that revenue portion has been captured by cost. So you get to know about this. So uh, the analysis of operating EBITDA will also help you to get knowledge, get understanding of the raw material cost, manufacturing cost, their packaging cost. So from this you will understand that, yeah, so in next year if the revenue increase, the raw material cost should also increase. But in percentage term, it is better if it is decreasing, because this year uh, I produced 1000 units. For that, it took me 51 rupees of cost of material. If I am producing a revenue of 100, so it took me 51 rupees. So it is 51%. So next year, if I am producing same quantity, so my cost should decrease, because either decrease or it should remain the same, either 51 or it should decrease, because you are taking the benefit of economic, when you are the term is unit economics. You are taking the benefit of unit economics. When you are producing more, the cost per unit should decrease. The raw material cost will also decrease, and also you are purchasing, or you are purchasing in bulk, so year on year it should decrease. uh, and if your revenue is increasing, so it should, raw material cost should not increase very much, and ideally it should decrease in percentage terms. Apart from this, in EBITDA, in operating margin, it should be consistent, not very much decline or spikes in the EBITDA margin. After this, we'll do the PAT analysis of the company, like what is the revenue which the company is getting after all the expenses have been deducted from the revenue. So in doing this PAT analysis also, you will get to know about the interest, depreciation and tax expenses, and what these are non-operational expenses. So how much money get trapped in these type of expenses, you'll get to know that. So in PAT analysis, apart from this, there is this much in PAT analysis. And then in balance sheet, you, this is all about P&L. So we have completed P&L. Then we come to balance sheet. In balance sheet, we'll check first of all borrowings. So what is the borrowings? What are the short-term borrowings of the company? What are the long-term borrowings of the company? Whether it is decreasing or increasing, and what are the reserves. And then after seeing this borrowing, we'll see the reserves. So what are the reserves? Whether the company is saving money from the PAT, or it is distributing dividend, you will get to know that. And what is the equity? In equity, you also have to check the whether the, like, apart from the equity, like the face on the balance sheet, it will show that this much equity is today, and then next year it might show the same, but this year the risk might increase if the promoter has given pledge of their equity. So you have to check that thing also, that whether there is any pledge of the contribution of the equity shares, and then basically pledge of promoter contribution. And apart from this, you can check what is the corporate guarantee, what is the contingent liability, is there any contingent liability on company,